Hello guys and welcome back. We're gonna play a little Night 5 so I can talk to you about something. Something come up in a live stream once and I'd answer the person but I never got to really talk to anybody in depth about it. As you guys know, if you've listened to some live streams, I've been every size on the planet. I have been real thin and I have been well, perhaps not morbidly obese, but as close to it as you can get. And I know some people like to do fat shaming with Chica. They do. And they like to do it with Freddy, to a point. And they like to do it with Bonnie. Because they're not all, you know, Calvin Klein thin models. The only one that's really thin is Soxy. And it shouldn't be done. And I know in the second game they like to do it with Toy Freddy. Because he's, you know, he's bigger, and he looks bigger because he's plastic without the fur on him, so he appears to be bigger because he's reflective. And, you know, it shouldn't be done, guys. We all come in different shapes and sizes. Some people are naturally thin. You could pump them full of pizza every day and they'd be real thin. Some people are naturally heavier. You could put them on an extremely strict diet, and they could exercise every day, and God love them, they'd be bigger people. And that doesn't mean that, hey Foxy, they're worth more or less as people based on their size. Not too long ago, as human history goes, bigger people were the norm, and they were more valued. They were thought to be better, fitter, healthier, wealthier, wiser, because if you were bigger, you had money. Bigger women were more attractive. Bigger men were wealthier. They had the money for food. If you were thin, you were starving. You were not attractive. A thin, starving male would not have been an attractive male to anyone. It's only in relatively recent times that we have come to find what we find the attractive or healthy norm, the norm. So, I do want to say that I don't tolerate body judgment. Whatever size or shape we are, we are. We should not judge each other on appearance, whether we're thinner or bigger or whatever. We're usually the size we are. All the people in my family that I've known, they've usually been relatively the same size their whole entire life. Unless they do what the aunts in my family do, and they just don't eat. That's their solution. They don't eat. They get up, they have a cup of coffee in the morning, maybe a piece of bread. They don't eat until dinner time. I mean, these women literally don't eat. Medical science should study the women in my family because they live on about 200 calories a day, I think. Maybe 400 if they eat a whole meal at dinner time. And that is not healthy, by the way, guys. I don't want you adopting that attitude. You should eat 3 meals a day at least. I should eat every 3 hours to maintain my metabolism. I don't. I must admit I've gotten off of it. I was trying for my weight loss, and I've got to admit, as I put the weight back on, my attitude actually went back up. I've been, hi, chica sweet. Uh-oh. Chica bika bika boo. Snucky up on moo. You snucky up on mama. Did you? There you go. Ah, she heard mommy talking about her. Let's go back in one more time. She came down. I used to be able to do Fifth Night so well. I've gone out of practice, guys. It's like ever since I've played Sister Location, I've lost my rhythm for the other games. But yeah, I don't like body judgment because I've gone through so much of it, guys. When I was super thin as a little girl, people judged me. When I was like going through high school and other times and I was bigger, people judged me. So I just know what it's like to go through it. So I would never judge people. So I don't like to see it when people apply it to other people or people apply it to characters. I put something up on Facebook for those of you that friended me up on Facebook about this girl that was getting judged. It works at a Cold Stone Creamery. There's no excuse for that. People that are blessed genetically, or that they do whatever they do because being a certain size is the only thing that matters to them in their life, well then, more power to them, but that's not always the top priority in everyone's life, and they have to realize that. Uh-oh. They all lose now. I felt bad for that girl, because the woman that did that to her, that did basically what was a hate crime to her, sounds exactly like both of my aunties. I love them to death, but they are very intolerant of me as my weight goes. They cannot understand why I am not a size 2 and why I don't have bird-like legs. I don't have the genetics for one. And for two, I was a bodybuilder. And I have picked up the weights again, guys. Slowly but surely. And, uh-oh. Somebody's coming. I heard stippy steps. Rather be safe than sorry. The bear is out. Yeah, I heard you. What'd I tell you about taking your medicine? Oh my god, now I'm hearing stuff in this game I never heard before. I'm gonna have to keep that one door down the whole time. And watch the fox don't run. So in a way, this will be the easiest game ever. If my power don't run out. But, yeah. I just wanted to touch base with you guys on that, because I know it's younger and younger, the body peer pressure. I know, I went through it in grade school, back in the 80s, so I can't imagine what it's like for you guys now. Because somebody said don't call Chica fat, and I don't think I ever called my little honey girl fat. I would never call anyone that. Because I know what it's like getting it from both my aunties. And it's like, genetically, I'm just different. They don't have Polish blood. They don't have as much German blood. And God bless my German and Polish relatives. If you would look at old photos, the ones I'm related to, they are not dainty, tiny people. Oh, there's my girl. I think she looks beautiful just the way she is. That's my girl. That's my girl. Yeah, that's my pretty girl. She looks like a hunky. That's the slang term we use around here, and it's used by the people around here. They're of the extractions that I am, mixed blood mutts like me. For like European non-English extraction. It's just we're thick-boned and such. We're not delicate, dainty people. So you know, hunky, like big-boned and such. We're not tiny little people. I think it's neat. Because there are all sorts of people in the world. That's what makes the world neat. It would be boring if we all looked the same. I think it would. I think it would be so boring. Foxy's just hanging out there. Foxy's thinking about life. I hear that. He sounds like he needs to get that checked. Uh-oh. I'm down to 16, 15%. It's like 3 AM, right guys? Yeah, I haven't played this in too long. Yeah, he's just hanging out there. I think the bear's in the office. Hi, 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 hi. The bear got in the office, didn't he? Oh boy, the fox ran. Invisible fox! Yeah, it's like, what, 3 a.m.? Oh. I know it's not 5 a.m. Oh boy. I'm so meowed. I'm so meowed. That sure wasn't 5 a.m., I know that. That was like 3 a.m., wasn't it? My recording button was over it, I couldn't see it, guys. Could it be Freddy? Where's it coming from? I can't tell. Huh. Sing the whole pretty song. Sing the whole pretty song anyways. I know I'm gonna get it. It was like 3 a.m. I could kind of tell by how much time I have to tell how many stories, and there wasn't enough time to tell enough pretty stories. I'm gonna get it. What do they do with you if you're too big to stuff in a suit? I guess we're about to find out. I'm gonna close my eyes because I'm a coward. Okay, guys, I just wanted to touch base with you, but yeah, hearing that in a a live stream and then seeing that girl, it just reminded me, we can't judge each other on size, whether we're big or we're thin, or on anything else, on height or age or race or where we come from or politics or anything else. I really try to discourage that on the channel. You guys know I don't tolerate that. I don't tolerate it based on religion or sexuality or anything else. I just don't tolerate it. And if I know you're one of those people that tolerate it on your channel, I usually give you the boot because I just have faced enough hatred, seen enough hatred in my lifetime that I just won't have it on the channel. So I want to wish you all, most happy holidays, and just, wanted to touch base with you guys on that. Because that really made me think, that girl was really devastated by that woman's comments, because she's obviously a very beautiful person. She enjoys her job, and she enjoyed being out with people, and there was someone that just, had to spill, I have very young viewers, there was someone that had to spill hate on her, and didn't have enough spilling hate on her there. She had to go on public media and spill hate on her for the entire world to see. Luckily, the girl had a wonderful mother who stood up for her on public media, and the public supported the young lady and the young lady's back at work. And of course the woman was an absolute coward and did not go back in, and she wasn't a lady enough to go back in and apologize for absolutely rude and outrageous behavior, because it was rude and outrageous. You do not talk to people like that. You don't treat other people like that. So just be kind to one another and take care of one another, and I will see you guys later. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. And if you like the game, I will give you a link to the game over on Steam. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.